We can't leave the anchorite in Valkynaz Nokvroz's hands. That would be a very bad idea. He can use her blood to create devastatingly powerful incarnates, abominations even I could not stand against. We must assault his fortress, Ardent Hope. I always have a plan, mortal. We will require allies for this. Rinkias and his blade bearers, and a way to get inside. The Waking Flame portal key will do, if we can attune it properly. And we need Aarox. He should be familiar with Ardent Hope. Portal keys, when properly attuned, can open paths where none existed before. But we require an expert for this. Talk to Madam Wim, little mortal. She likes you. Convince her to help. If we have to assault the front gate, then we've already lost. Go on. Use your charms to convince Madam Wim to aid us once more. In the meantime, I want to try another spell of identification on the twisted rod you recovered from an Ilark summit. I believe I am close to determining its original purpose.
Valkynaz Nokvroz will come for Fargrave next, Wim. My blade bearers and I will not wait for that.
Ah, my favorite mortal returns. I do appreciate when Lyranth deigns to share you with me. Don't mind Rinkias. He believes that every problem can be solved with a sword. I do hope you have a more interesting topic to discuss with me. You too? Ardent Hope is Valkynaz Nokvroz's seat of power, and it now appears that he is supreme among Mehrunes Dagon's vassals. I do not see why you all insist on making him your enemy. And if he succeeds, I would be foolish to defy the new regime. Still, it would be irksome to live under the Prince of Destruction's authority. At least you have a slightly better idea than a frontal assault. The blade bearers are fools to consider it. This key would allow me to open a portal directly into the fortress, which might give you a chance, no matter how slim. Very well. There's an old portal dais in the burn south of Ardent Hope. Meet me there and I will attune your key. I can't abide the anchorite in Valkynaz Nokvroz's grip, not our darling of the alleys. Let me gather some materials and recall the proper incantations. Then I will collect Lyranth and meet you at the old portal dais in the burn, south of Ardent Hope. Need? No, but it will make the attunement easier. Once a network of portal daises crisscrossed the Deadlands. The fortress was built around one of them. Most have been forgotten and are no longer utilized, but that doesn't mean the magic has faded. I was not always the entrepreneurial Mazken who stands before you. Long ago, I played at amassing influence by pledging myself to the Daedric princes. I learned many secrets during those dalliances, including ways into and out of secure locations.
Drozu, gather the blade bearers. We must attack Ardent Hope before Nokvroz makes his next move.
Our swords are yours to command, Rinkias.
Let's ride. Will be ours! Here's a sight. What do you make of this?
Ah, good. Wake the old days by matching the stones with the runes nearby, while I attune the portal key. I can sense the connections. Opening. The key is attuned and the dais activated, mortal. Now, come and retrieve your portal key. Here you are, a freshly attuned portal key. Carry it with you, and the portal will deposit you inside Ardent Hope. After that, matters are in your hands. I do hope Lyranth has a plan for what to do once you get there. For you, sweet mortal, always. Let Lyranth and the others worry about these affairs, and come back to Fargrave with me. Your life is short enough. Why risk it on this fool's errand? I can promise that our association would be mutually satisfying. Oh, I was only having a bit of fun. You are so deliciously stoic. And correct, I must admit. Mehrunes Dagon has long coveted Fargrave's doors to the many realms. Do not let Nokvroz use our fair anchorite to accomplish that. Remember, distraction. What else would you call the Blade Bearer's action? While they draw the attention of Nokvroz's forces, you must move quickly. You have until the last Blade Bearer falls. Use that time wisely. And I do hope you survive. For aesthetics, if nothing else.
The Blade Bearers will keep the fortress's defenders occupied.
Leave that to your clan, Valkynaz, and come with us. We could use your sword.
I will face Nokvroz in open battle, in the sight of my kin. That is the path of honor.
Well said, Blade Bearer, but I will destroy Nokvroz. Master, a word, please.
We must reach the anchorite before Valkynaz Nokvroz can use her blood to fuel his perfected catalyst. Obviously, he seeks to create his own incarnates. I'd prefer not to have to face such a creature. Now collect Aarox and let us be off. Valkynaz and his blade bearers will assault the front gate, drawing the attention of Valkynaz Nokvroz's forces. Meanwhile, we will infiltrate using the attuned portal key and attempt to remain undetected as we search the fortress for the anchorite. We must prevent Nokvroz from using her blood to fuel his device. I admit I want to examine his so-called perfected catalyst. This entire notion of changing the unchangeable intrigues me. But I have no desire to face another of those incarnates. Let's just say I have an idea on how we may utilize it if worse comes to worse. Just keep Aarox close. His knowledge of the fortress is essential if we're to make our way through the interior undetected.
Good hunting, mortal. My blade bearers and I will draw the ire of Nokvroz's army while you infiltrate the keep. It is a great opportunity to prove the might of my clan. Today we repay Mehrunes Dagon's servants with pain and sorrow. A mortal worry. We are Dremora. We do not die, we return. And Bladebearers do not fear pain. We exist for battle and glory. Valkynaz Nokvroz has risen high among the kin, but we will prove stronger. It is our way. The stronger will fight for his position. The weaker will await the rise of a new leader. Nokvroz commands obedience with his strength alone. None are proud to serve him. They know he won his place by making a staircase from his followers. The paths of oblivion are dark and strange, mortal. None can say how long his reformation might take. But even if Nokvroz returns immediately, he will bear the dishonor of defeat. Who would serve a Valkynaz too weak to defend his own fortress?
Lyranth is correct, Master. Before I was cursed with the form you see before you, I commanded Ardent Hope. I know its many rooms and passages as well as I know the back of my tail. And you will need me when you confront the traitorous Nokvroz. Hate is too weak a word for what I feel, Master. I do not begrudge him for chafing under my rule. That is the Deadlands way. It is natural to challenge those above you. But Nokvroz chose the path of cowardice. He must answer for that. Did Nokvroz face me in open battle? Did he strike me down with his own strength and fervor? No! He resorted to a trickster's curse. His actions revealed his fear, not his power. He has not earned his place at the head of Lord Dagon's armies. I do not know. I would certainly be more worthy than Nokvroz, but Mehrunes Dagon allowed that worm to replace me through trickery and deceit. I gave Lord Dagon my unstinting loyalty. But where was his loyalty to me? We should go, Master. As you say, Master. This is the Barbican, Master. Go east and then north to reach the inner keep.
There is our distraction, just as Valkynaz promised. Let us not waste it. To the inner keep.